Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts. Bruce Lee is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. All right, folks, here we go. Undisputed UFC heavyweight championship fight, and all eyes are on the incumbent as he makes the walk here tonight, and he's enjoying every moment of it. Huge title defense beckons for him tonight.
John, he loves where he stands in the sport. He loves the admiration that comes with being the baddest man on the planet. He knows he's the biggest, he's the strongest, he's the baddest, and he loves it. And he prepares as if he never wants to let that go. This man lives for being the best. This man lives to be in the spotlight. And time again, we see him defend this belt as if his life depended on it.
Well, right, you lose this belt, it's essentially like walking back into your new life. He has no intention of suffering that fate here tonight. So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, here he is, the founding father of modern MMA, Bruce Lee, ready to go for round one. The speed and the angles just absurd, and a hard guy to simulate in training. You think you got a beat on him, and then you end up twitching on the canvas. So we'll see how the opponent chooses to defend Bruce Lee here in the early going.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, he continues to find the range with another punch there.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Come on, buddy, keep your hands up, let's go.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Lee. Takedown defense holds up.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Now they separate.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Lee gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Fast pace here in the early going.
Big punches.
And that spinning kick found its home up top.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Nice punch from the clinch by Lee.
Nice punch to the head. Another punch to the head. He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs. Oh, nice. Nice.
Takedown defense holds up. Looking to land the leg kick now. Doing work with the jab there. Takedown defense is there. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. To the body and it lands. Tie. Right hand on the counter. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate. A lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Going to the knee strike now. Oh, he lands the Superman punch. How about it? All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. And there's that jab. Oh, man, that couldn't have felt good. Flush knee lands to the body by the taller fighter. He gets absolutely pelted by that head kick. Flipped with a right hand counter. Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's going to leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, we might get a finish here in the not-too-distant future. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think
big double leg, double change.
And he's back up.
He's got the single collar tie.
Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Got some separation from this clinch position.
Head kick attempt. It's blocked. Oh, how good is that kick? Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Lee. 15 seconds. Left hook counter there yet again. Level change there. Goes for the takedown. Fighter trying to pass here. Ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job. Great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Deep breath in. Breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, here's some water. Listen, your kicks are working.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, second round underway. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. That was some serious precision striking on display in the previous round. Found his openings upstairs and closed the show.
He has landed at an alarming rate. His opponent needs to get his head off the center line. He's walking into him with his head straight up, not moving, trying to engage without changing the angles. That is why he is getting brutalized right now.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Nice elbow lands on the inside.
Oh, he's got his back. He's just trying to lift the return to the mat, so then he can try to chase submission.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. If I watch the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight, you don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Lee getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Lee. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. He's looking to land the right just out of range.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. Oh!
Nice judo toss for him there. Under a minute now to go.
Oh, right into mouth.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Lee. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Final seconds here of round 2. 2 rounds in the books.
Get back to regroup. Deep breath and recover. The wrestling wasn't sharp last round. You were forcing the shots. You know what we did in the gym.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching forward, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Oh, the fighter lands a punch to the head out of the clinch position. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Check that last one.
Nice. Nicely done. Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch. Oh, doing work with the jab. Efficient with that jab, doubles up on it now. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. Ooh, looking to set up the head kick, but he misses. Ooh. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. The takedown is not there. And that one certainly found the target. Looking to land the right hand, he misses. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Whoa!
Oh, big punch land.
Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow. We'll see if he tries to change levels here. Trips his opponent with the ankle pick.
An ankle pick takedown. We're so used to seeing singles, doubles, high crotches. When an ankle pick is hit, you applaud the guy doing the technique. Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Caught that. No, there's danger in that too, because when you start reaching on to catch that kick, here comes the high kick, and then you're in a lot of trouble.
Oh, another strike to the torso right there. Got to get better defensively, or that's going to be a real factor as this fight continues.
He's got to tuck that elbow. I mean, he's got that elbow flaring, and every time his opponent's going right up under him, landing right to the body. He's got to do something different right now, or he's going to get to a point where he will not be able to continue this fight.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice. A single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scoring it over and over again. He passes to half guard.
Lee's pass attempt denied. Well, thank God the left one's open, because that right eye is really starting to shut.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
30 seconds to go. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. 20 seconds left. Lee grounded pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Big right hook there by the champ.
All right, try to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's pounding.
Oh, he's got him hurting here. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Clean punch. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Immediately gets the underhook.
Good jab there by the champion.
Takedown defense holds up. All right, time to hit the Sunoco station. Both of these fighters are on empty.
This looks like when I played video games as a 7-year-old. When I didn't know nothing but button mashing. You two guys have button mashed. Whoa!
You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows. I got a fire in my hips, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Lee gets caught by that straight punch there. Just misses there with the left. Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Lee's in half guard now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle because the guy hit armbar. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Oh, in the mouth.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling. Expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. And if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Lands a solid kick right there.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. 10 seconds remaining in round 4. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. So the horn sounds after that round. Might have even been a 10-8. Big round there from Lee.
That's the strong point. Avoid the takedown. You know what he's going to do, and that's going to make it easy for us to win.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, fifth and final round.
He's hurt. He's hurt.
He's got him hurt here. Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Well, we talk so much ad nauseum about this trend of leg kicks in MMA, but oftentimes only a few can cause real visceral damage, and now you see the limp.
Yeah, you're starting to see him limping from the damage from the kicks. This guy did not address those kicks early, and now he's paying for it.
Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there, and he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient, and in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Lee. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. All right, into full guard here, DC. I know you don't like hanging out here for too long.
No, you don't want to stay there. Too much of a submission threat. You got to pass.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Nice jab by Lee. Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back going. Oh! He's hurt bad.
Under 3 minutes now to go in this one.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different, and he's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Really good job by the fighter to land that kick. Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Lee. He comes. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 22 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce